Hello, everyone. Welcome to my den. I want to share with you um, my recent manifestations and just share the techniques I've used and the results. So quick, especially in one occasion, that I really love to share that because I think I've tapped into a very fast technique in a way, and only because I started giving myself um, kind of a relaxing time in the morning to just allow myself to settle into the day and just slowly ease into the day. And because I hadn't done that for some time, I like once in a while I forget that it benefits me so much to have a calm, easy morning and leave enough time to wake up. And yeah, I found myself that I'm checking my phone and checking the messages and emails and start messaging people, even like I'm still waking up, my eyes are still opening up. It's all everything is blurry when I'm checking my phone. So I just mindfully started giving myself a nice gentle start to meditate a little bit, ground myself, and just tune into myself, chat to my angels, just create a quality time with myself and don't be dragged into anybody else's world, either my partner's world or just whatever is going on in the mainstream dimension or anybody else's. And in recent couple of years, I've realized how important it is for me to create this safe and gentle start for myself without being affected by what's going on in anybody else's life and just focus on what I am doing, where am I, like what do I want. So this idea for manifestation came to me because I allowed a little time to settle. And then I had this idea to, so it kind of felt like a download that, okay, I can develop the idea that what I want to manifest into my belly. And just kind of, after grounding, I bring the focus to my belly, into my womb, and create the image that I want to aim for. And in that moment, like when I was working and downloading the idea at the same time, I was focusing on I want to do more big art. I want to do more art on a big surface. Because at the moment, the space that I have is not big enough to create big works. Even if I mean, I have a space to create big work, but then keeping them, I can't easily display them, and there is a limit of how many works I can hang around myself on the walls. So I really felt that there was this need to create big work. So I thought, oh, that's what I want to focus on. I want to create opportunity for myself to do big works on the wall, like murals, do murals. Um, and just there's something really lovely about doing a permanent kind of mural on a wall. Very different to when you're doing when you do a big painting. So that's something I really wanted to give to myself. So I thought, that's what I'm going to aim for. So I visualized myself painting on the wall, doing a big painting and really enjoying it. Focused on the image, focused on the way it made me feel. And I focused on the just the sensation in my body, and I brought that image and I kind of condensed it into um, like a seed of an idea. So I brought it up and I turned it into a seed, and I brought it to just visualize it coming into my chest, and I filled it with gratitude and love, and I brought it out and I sang it out. And so this was a really, and I was just step by step, and I was writing down every steps. There was a little bit more complicated things going on, but I'm just keeping it simple because I don't know how to describe it yet. A few other things I still have to find the right words to explain the technique, and at the moment, I can't easily do that. I can only kind of probably guide people in person. I'm not sure how to do that yet. I can do it myself, but I can't really put it into right words to explain. So this is the simple guideline. So after I did that, I felt the urge to immediately put an ad up because I really felt the energy and the excitement of creating this opportunity for myself to paint on the walls. And I thought, oh, I should look for people that are willing to um, provide the wall, their interior walls, and just allow me to paint on their walls. So I decided to immediately, and then the idea came to me immediately after I did the manifestation, that I should leave an ad on Gumtree and provide my service. And so I was just writing the ad up, offering free murals, asking just for the expenses to be covered. And just was uploading the photos and some samples, and suddenly, and the doorbell rang, and a friend was visiting to pick some letters up. As soon as I turned to open the door, I bumped into my partner who's entering the kitchen with his coffee. And there was this huge splash on the wall and a big scream and the coffee cup on the floor. Nothing broke, thankfully. But there's a stain on the wall. And it's a white wall and kind of recently been painted, and just when you get and the kind of paint is not a washable paint. So there was no way to get that out of the wall. And I immediately felt this joy and excitement that this is it. Like, this is my opportunity to start doing work on a wall, doing my artwork on the wall. And it just immediately was clear that's what's happening. And the speed of this manifestation was unbelievable. I've never had anything happen so quickly. And I really just embraced that opportunity immediately. So it was still, the coffee was still drying on the on the wall, and I started creating the image with pen, and I love it. I really love it. I created this really cute creature, which kind of looks mixture of me and my partner, and it's so cute. And that was just such a beautiful, and I finished it like very quickly as well because it's quite simple. I'm just use the coffee stain and the coffee background as the base of the the base color, and I just used the patterns and created the creature out of the patterns. And soon after, I received so many inquiries about people wanting the mural, and I realized how many people are actually up for that. And of course, I haven't yet arranged that with anyone because I realized that in my wording, I have to be a little clear. I don't really look for specific commissions of people looking for something that they want on the walls, so I need to have a freedom of creating what I feel the wall wants. So I need to kind of make it a bit more clear, and I need to have a freedom of creating my artwork rather than doing a specific character or sort of thing that you might find people do as murals. So that I realize I need to word the message, but I had so many inquiries, and a lot of my friends are very keen, and I think that probably is going to be a quicker way for me to do paintings on the wall and artworks on the wall, is to start with my immediate surrounding of people that are keen in what I do and they like my artwork. But yeah, but just a very magical day, very magical start to my day that just taught me so much. And this technique is very effective. I tried it again and I thought, oh, okay, let's do that one more time. So the other thing I focused on was to be fit, because I've been so sluggish, especially after the lockdown. I've been basically eating everything, overeating, definitely, being a bit lazy, not being active enough. And I felt my body really needs a good boost and a healthy exercise routine, or just it needs to move and it needs to be stronger. I need to work on that. And I've been struggling with creating a routine. I've been really failing in creating any kind of routine for myself and sticking to it. Maybe I would just do little exercises and stretches. And I know my body doesn't need much. It just needs a little bit of encouragement and it responds very quickly. So I worked on that. I visualized myself healthier and stronger, and I worked on that image. And maybe a day later, I would say a day or 2 days later, um, again, I saw it manifesting. I'm supposed to be doing a job. It's a modeling job, and realized that the sizes are small. So, I mean, my size always been 10, but now I've kind of been increased a little bit to 12. And after speaking to the photographer who's booking me for the job, she mentioned that, just she emailed me, said like the sizes are really small, so the 10 is the biggest. So we really stuck with kind of making sure that you're in the same right size. And that was indeed what I needed to give me the structure and to give me the intention, and just really force me to do what I wanted to do for months. And I embrace this situation with so much joy, because now, okay, it's not just me, it's not just for me. Okay, this is a project that I need to show up for, and it's part of my professional approach is to really make this work. There's no way out of it. And so, yeah, um, this has been my experience with working on the manifestation, and just realizing how quickly it can just pop up and how quickly things can just fall into place. And yeah, so I started shortly after I worked on the idea of being stronger, and I wasn't focusing on losing weight. I don't feel that I'm necessarily overweight, and I'm okay with having a curvy body, and I don't need to be thinner, but I definitely need to be stronger and healthier. And now I'm on a diet to reduce the amount of carbs I eat and kind of balance my vegetable. Like just eat a lot more veg, and I'm eating a lot more healthy food, light food, as well as good fat. And I'm on a keto diet basically, and I'm fasting as well, doing the intermittent fasting, and it's really good. And it's just something that I always thought that it would be very difficult and complicated for me to get starting and kind of sticking to that. And it's been so wonderful, and I'm so grateful that it manifested in that way, and it was the best way for me to stick to a rhythm. And once I enjoy the rhythm, that I know myself, and once I enjoy the rhythm, it's just that few steps, that the first step. is the heartbeat. And once I enjoy the rhythm, then I can stick to it. So yeah, I'm very grateful for this opportunity to kind of push me towards being healthier. And I also started an exercise routine, which is just something I had never done. And that's by just following a video on YouTube, just doing a 7 minute exercise, 7 minutes for 7 days exercise, and I just have so much out of it. I really feel healthier, stronger. My body feels just lighter. My muscles are strengthening, and it's amazing. And it's only been a few days, and I really feel the shift. So this manifestation technique is so strong. It's so strong that I recommend you all to work on that. Just because a lot of times when we're thinking of manifestations, we um, just really think about the wording, and we might focus a lot on how to word it or write it down or say it out loud. But and I know that some of you have heard this already as well, that it's the most important thing is to feel it in your body and really focus on the sensation that it's making in your body rather than the words that are describing that image or that achievement that you're after. And of course, bringing it to your present moment. But when you feel it, when you feel how it's going, when you imagine how it's going to make you feel, that is really the best way to bring it to the present moment rather than by words, of course. With words we can, but when we feel that, it's very obviously in our present moment, we're bringing it into our world. And yeah, I encourage you to try that. Try focusing your energy on the feeling that you want to have, that you want to achieve, of having something amazing in your life, whatever that is. Visualize it, feel it in your body, and that is the key. And you either say it out loud or release it or sing it, then it just needs to become a physical format of your wish. So you either write it down, that is all of these actions are making your wish, making your manifestation real in the physical rather than just something which is in your head. We can't do that much from our head. It's in the gut and in the heart. So just using all the body to create, not just the head. Of course, we do need the head. We do need the head to give it direction and to visualize and all of that. It's all here. Hope that makes sense, and hope you try it and see what results you get. I'm very keen on to create a course based on the steps that I received, that I got got results from so quickly. So that's definitely coming. Going to arrange a short course to guide people step by step, and probably best to arrange it for the beginners and kind of really take people on the journey of visualization, because that's a very important skill to have. And I know some of us can visualize better than the others, so I would like to share it with all abilities, whether you can or cannot visualize is something that you can definitely work on, and it's like a muscle that you strengthen. Yeah, that was me and my recent manifestation experience. خیلی 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 عشق.